How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Joe Talks Sedgley Tigers, where today I'm going to be talking about how Tigers dominated Dings Crusaders at home in their last match, and now look forward to Tonbridge Juddians away this weekend. To get straight into the game, going into it, Dings was sitting in 9th with 2 wins and 5 losses. Most recently, a high-scoring win over Rotherham Titans in the week before. That score was 50 points to 31, so a decent result for Dings at home. That win also broke their losing streak, and they're obviously hoping to continue that momentum going into that game. But on the other side, Sedgley had their 2-game win streak interrupted by Rosslyn in their last game, and we'll be looking to rebuild momentum. So obviously both teams go into this game with a result in mind. Elsewhere, Tigers and Dings both averaging 26 points per match going into this game. So it's fair to say these two teams were fairly evenly matched. However, in the last 2 times they played, Dings have come out on top both. So already a result there for the Tigers. That being said, a couple of changes were made for the Tigers going into this game, with Adam Mallinson filling in for Ben Gregory, who was at a wedding that day, as well as Alex Wills making his first appearance for Sedgley Tigers. He's obviously on dual reg from Sale Sharks. Elsewhere in the Tigers appearances, Paul making his debut, Alex Benbatouche making his 25th appearance, Isaac Deans his 30th, Greg Smith his 25th, and Austin Downham his 60th appearance for the season, with Ollie Glass surpassing 50 points with that last minute penalty. So as for Dings, Sam Cantwell started for Thomas Williams since their previous match. Incubate was in for James Hallowell, Bilton in for Paddy Pearce, and Tarling in for Victor Wernship. So changes to both sides, perhaps orchestrated intentionally by their coaches. But into the game. Tigers started strongest with 3 tries in the first half from Alex Wills, Adam Mallinson and Reece Henderson. Meanwhile, Dings letting early discipline issues get in the way of scoring, with Sam Cantwell scoring their only try in the first half, leaving the score 19-5 at the break. Second half saw too many penalties for Tigers, ultimately resulting in Reece Henderson picking up a yellow card, but Adam Mallinson was still able to grab another more try, securing the Tigers the bonus point. Dings then tried to claw it back with 3 more tries from Incubate, Cantwell and Sol Talfa, but the final penalty from Ollie Glass put the visitors to bed with a final score of 29-22. Obviously Dings still picking up that bonus point, but not the result they came for. Buzz Sports, Vinnie Morley actually caught up with Adam Mallinson after the game, and then he had this to say.
Yeah, obviously delighted to get the win. We really had to dig in at times. Defended loads and loads of phases. We looked at them a lot in the week. I think we stuck to the plan in defence. It could have gone either way at times. They had a good chance just at the end of the first half, but to get back down their end of the first half and score, it was a big swing for us, and it helps in the second half there.
So another win for Tigers on the board, and redemption after the beating from Rosslyn Park, securing all 5 points to put them upper place in the table. And the bonus point that Dings managed to secure themselves, despite breaking their winning streak against Tigers, has kept them in 9th place. So, to be fair, strong crosswinds had a massive impact on the kicking game. Obviously, Dings' kicking game really suffered for that, and despite their best efforts, still came up short. So maybe if the conditions are different, it might have been a totally different game, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Now, obviously, Tigers look ahead to Tonbridge Juddians away this weekend. Tonbridge currently sitting in 8th, 1 position behind Sedge, with 4 wins, 4 losses, most recently that loss against Rotherham Titans a few weeks before. So hopefully another fairly evenly matched for Tigers, another opportunity to test themselves this season with all the newcomers and all the fresh talent in the side as well. So that should be a fantastic game, for which unfortunately there will be no commentary from Buzz Media, obviously being an away game, but be sure to tune into Tigers' social media feeds for live updates, and for those tuning into the live stream against Birmingham Moseley next week, see you there. Cheers.